Greensboro police reform, creating a model of justice and accountability, was held at the International Civil Rights Center on Saturday, April 26th. This presentation was part of their In the News, Headlines and Headliners program, a series of current event forums open to the community. The guest panelists were Barbara Lawrence, an assistant professor of justice and policy studies at Guilford College and former New York City police officer, and James P. Mays, the interim chair for the Department of Political Science and Criminal Justice at North Carolina A&T State University. Historically, personal interactions, racial profiling, and perceptions of bias and racism disproportionately impact the views minorities have of the police.
The Bill of Rights are very clear to protect us from the abuses of government. And let's be very clear that the police are part of the executive branch of government, and we are here today because just like back then, today, and in our recent past, the police have abused their authority.
This whole notion or concept of police review boards arose out of consistent and persistent police abuse of Black people and communities during the 1950s and the 1960s.
So what would the benefits be?
In the ideal sense, when we talk about citizen review committees, ideally, if they work and if they are effective in holding police accountable, which would result in more positive outcomes, more training, more respect, more positive policies, it will ultimately improve overall police services.
The Interim Civilian Police Review Committee was established by the community with the support of many community-based and faith-based organizations, community advocates, law enforcement professionals, neighborhood organizations, academics, and elected officials. And whereas the Interim Civilian Police Review Committee was established to advocate and litigate for complainants, to investigate alleged police misconduct, to monitor the complaint process and response of the Greensboro Police Department, the Human Relations Commission, and the City Manager of Greensboro, to individual complaints, and to facilitate the creation of an independent government agency for the proper redress of the abuse and excessive use of executive police power.